You have to be a little bit careful because obviously being a foreigner, coming from a different country, having a certain status, obviously you're very attractive for a lot of people. And now talking a little bit about what is the difference using our service and using other services, or using just a website or just using a app, right? In my country, Germany, you can use apps, dating apps for meeting. I mean, I have my best friend. She met her boyfriend. They have a child together. They're together for 5 years. They're very happy. They met through Tinder, right? So there are a lot of great places to meet through apps. And there are a lot of different apps and a lot of different websites, right? There are in Colombia, there are different self-organized websites where you pay less, but you save a couple of dollars, but you don't have any safety measurements really, right? And so in countries like in Germany and other parts of the world, you can go to different apps, you can meet people, but anyway, you have to be like in times before when you go in a bar and you meet people on the street or you met them on the bar. You also let your parents know, your friends know, or anybody know where you're at, what you're doing, who you're meeting. You just didn't believe anybody just blindly, right? And that doesn't change. So there are countries where definitely it's easy and no problem and safe to do so. Colombia is not that country. You have to be a little bit careful because obviously being a foreigner, coming from a different country, having a certain status, obviously you're very attractive for a lot of people. Some are very really just like they want to meet you, have a good time, make you feel at home and just welcome you. Some obviously might want to take advantage of you. Most don't. But if you give papaya, if you give like the opportunity, and if you put yourself in those places, it can go wrong, right? And so I would definitely recommend you date in Colombia. I would definitely recommend, but be clear in what you're looking for and don't get distracted by the beauty, by all those amazing women who are very accessible, who don't mind any age difference, etc., where there are parties involved, where there are penthouses involved, where there are private parties involved, where you get invited to people where you don't know. You have to be careful, right? Those is common sense for me, and obviously that is something really to take care of, right? When you go to any country where you're going to meet people. So now you want to date, right? So what are you going to do, and why is it so much better using an international premium matchmaking service, that's what we're promoting here, than just any other thing, right? So first of all, profile verification. We do verify men and women. Everybody is registered with an ID in our website, in our database, right? The women come into the office, they talk personally, have offices. So that is another thing. Where do you find somebody who has offices? Where do you find somebody to talk to face to?
Are you a single man looking for love? Perhaps you should consider expanding your horizons. Interested? Learn more at
CartagenaWomen.com.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the notice bell to get notified every time we add something new.